soul. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to another All Signs Tarot tarot reading. All Signs love tarot reading. I just wanted to take a look at that. So that was the Fool already showing itself, but far too early. All Signs love tarot reading. This is a reading where we go into their feelings for you, your feelings for them, what might be on everybody's mind or somebody in particular. Is there something you need to know, hear, something you don't see coming? Is anyone making a move? Let's take a look at the energy that is starting to come in. And it's the Fool and the Three of Cups. So the Fool is here. Yeah, definitely wants to be here. A new cycle, a new path beginning, emerging. What is this around? Who is this around? Because there's a lot of feelings here. And there is a celebratory energy coming here with the Three of Cups. This can be a reunion energy. If this is somebody you're going to see that you just can see, or you think or will be at a particular event, it looks like there's an emotional conversation coming up. But I want to validate that this is also the Three of Cups, Mercury and Cancer. And Mercury is oftentimes connected to reading and writing. So this can be around messages back and forth with someone, or even a message you've been waiting on, or a phone call. Maybe even a voice message, you could say. Not really clear at this point, but I'm liking this energy. Let's see what else is coming through. This is a timeless reading. You are here when you are meant to be here. This is a general tarot reading. Always take what resonates and let the rest go. If you are looking for the playlist for today, Love Tarot, Love Messages, All Signs Tarot, it's linked in the description of today's video. You'll also find it here at the Tarot Closet on the playlist tab. You will also find all 12 Zodiac signs, as well as twin flame readings if you're on a twin flame journey. So feel free to explore. Let's take a look at the energy that continues to come in. Oh. So we have the Hermit and the Ten of Pentacles. But I have to say it's presenting to me in reverse, Mercury and Virgo energy. So this is Virgo energy, but there's an elephant here. You can see with some little elephant littles. An elephant is a Taurus. But an elephant is really very focused on family and clearing obstacles, protecting that energy. It's a very long-term energy, the Ten of Pentacles. It's slow-moving, but it's long-term. So this reversal energy is a validation for me that there is some kind of conflict going on in a long-term connection you are in. Perhaps this is no contact, no communication, and or in separation. But there is some kind of conversation and a moving forward energy that's happening. So whether it's around messages and that Three of Cups, or it's at an actual event, but moving into that Fool energy. So is that together? Is it apart? It's not really clear at this point. But the Hermit energy, Virgo and Mercury energy, this is more of a validation for me of where things are, that everybody's kind of here getting some clarity, some truth, like trying to figure some things out. When you get out of the Hermit energy, you go into the Wheel of Fortune and it's a new cycle. Jupiter energy, the planet of prosperity and expansion. Luck, I always think of that as more about timing, But it's also connected to the throat chakra I speak. So I feel like this conversation or messages, however it's happening and when, there's not a clear indication of timing at this point, and it will be different for everybody. But this communication is leading us into that full energy, hopeful energy, a new path. Again, whether it's together or apart. It's a conversation that I feel like needs to happen. Look, we have a bear here for our hermit energy. They are the most instinctive animal next to, I want to say it's the wolf. But it's kind of like coming out of hibernation, literally, because that's some hermit energy. So we could be looking at one party, you could say, more than the other, who's just in some deep reflection. But I kind of feel like it's both. But I think this might be around the bear, the hibernation energy around this other person who's about to spin that wheel of fortune and communicate. Something you've been wanting to hear, even if it's the truth and it's hard to hear, you know? Let's see what else is coming through. I do want to point out too, though, look at this Ten of Pentacles. It's actually a Christmas scene. Let me see this little one here. So long-term energy commitments can, of course, be around family energy, but it can be around a lot of things. It's not necessarily including that for everybody. But it is clear that there's something, yeah, that this is a conflicting energy. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. I really appreciate it. Also, an extra shout out to channel members. Not expected, but I'm very grateful. Also, thank you for the super thanks that have been coming through in the comments. The last thing I just want to mention, if you hear my content, you hear my voice sped up, slowed down, chopped up, whatever, let me know. Send me an email, okay? Or go ahead and send a comment through. All comments are moderated, so we see everything before it's going through. And I've been getting a lot of messages from you with channels that are stealing my content. So thank you for that, for keeping your eyes open, your ears open, and letting me know. I really appreciate it. Let's continue seeing what's coming through. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see today, Aho. Right off the bat, it's the Lovers. Okay. So this is two people who still have, there's love. This is someone you love. This is someone who loves you. Just looking at the depiction today in our Lovers card, Gemini energy, by the way, Venus, the planet of love. You can see there's like a wedding scene. You know, there are just two people. Somebody's has a veil, and then there's a top hat over here. That could be really specific for you. It could also be, could be past energy, current, or upcoming, maybe even the possibilities of that. It just depends on what's going on with you and this person, because we saw that full energy coming through. This conversation, someone that you love, that loves you too, needs to happen. And I feel like this is somebody who's like stepping up, taking the step to make it happen, because there's a reassessing of actions that are going on around this person, but also for you. I feel like, again, you're both kind of in that hermit energy. And whether you are seeing them or you normally communicate via phone, SMS, again, social media, email, it's a conversation that needs to happen. It's interesting, it's the Lovers card, but we have the Bench here. It's almost, it has that energy of the Nine of Cups too. The Soulmate energy is definitely here. This can be connected to Twin Flame energy, and that's going to be really specific for someone. Okay, we're going to continue on and see what this is bringing in. Well, there's some healing energy coming in with the Queen of Cups. I'm liking that. After seeing that Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and the fact that a conversation is about to happen, or messages, that sort of thing. So it does lead me to believe the conversation is around whatever happened in that Ten of Pentacles. It's a very healing energy, Cancer energy, emotional. And, you know, it has that celebratory feel with the lights strung up here, connecting with the Three of Cups energy of communication and emotional reunion, again, whether it's in person or it's messages. So I do feel like there's an emotional interaction that's going to come down here, that's going down here, you could say. We have a swan. Here's our other swan holding the Lover's card. There's definitely a soul connection here. And I really like this healing energy that's coming in. Justice is here. Oh, that's exactly what I was feeling. This crooked card's driving me crazy. Was the truth coming in? Decision. Like the truth coming out. This is justice. Connected to infinity, truth, balance, and renewal. Some kind of karmic situation that's been affecting this. Maybe even some legal issues. But this is a coming together energy. It's the two of you. It's about the two of you. And it's coming together in a balanced energy. And it's coming together in a balanced energy. Yin-yang energy. Divine feminine. Divine masculine energy. It's right here in the partnership placement too. Fate. Karmic law, spiritual justice. Truth, apologies, coming together, getting into balance just feels so incredibly important because something is either going on or went on. Justice, by the way, is Libra energy. It's connected to Venus, the heart chakra, and it is also connected, well, Venus, the planet of love. Justice is connected to the heart chakra. The Nine of Wands is in reverse, the moon in Sagittarius energy. It's sort of like, well, it's one wand away from the Ten of Wands. Like it's coming to fruition. It's things getting closer. In fact, it's a little bit slower with the reversal energy. The wands are the fastest energy, but it's a little bit slow in terms of getting to that 10th wand and then putting it down and having this conversation. This is a divine energy here with our giraffe. A giraffe can see above the clouds, you know. And look at this big full moon here illuminating the energy, the star energy. Again, it's this reversal energy, so there's like a delay in this conversation, really. And by the way, the truth connected here to the Lover's card. It's really clear to me just right off the bat here from the get-go that it is two people who love each other, but something, yeah, has been going on. Well, we could be looking, well, we are looking at it, actually. The Seven of Cups in reverse. Venus in Scorpio energy. So this is somebody with commitment issues. Too many choices. What have they been around? Is it just fear of next level? Was somebody afraid to make that really big next move? We could even be looking at marriage here just in our Lover's card today. Are there other people involved, romantic or otherwise? Maybe a job, distance, cultural, religious differences. The Seven of Cups in reverse is somebody who has clarity, knows what they want. This is somebody very much, it's clear here, pun intended, that you love each other and that this conversation needs to happen. Oh, wow. Look at that. So the Three of Cups came back and it came in reverse with the Empress in the upright energy. It's coming here together with the Empress, which is really interesting because Well, this is around somebody who's, you could say, it's like an emotionally showing up energy, opening up, speaking the truth. This is oh my gosh. This is a very emotional conversation or messages. You know, how do you go about that with this person? The Empress right here with justice. Look at this. And the Seven of Cups underneath the Queen of Cups. There's just a lot of emotional energy here, communicating, truths coming out. I feel like there are some, I guess you could say some tears. It does feel really emotional, and I want to validate that as well, that it can be. Either way, whether you can see this person or it's around SMS, text message, social media, phone calls, voice messages, whatever, that it gets emotional. Like the conversation, it gets emotional. And at the end of this, there is truth and there is healing and there is a moving forward into that full energy, because that's the thing. When you get out of the World card energy, the completion energy, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius, you are able to move forward into the Fool's journey, a new path. Is it together or apart? You know, here's the thing. It's not up to me. Energies and outcomes, they can, they will, they do change. You have free will. Your person has free will. And we're kind of counting on our minor arcana court cards to support the potential outcome in the major arcana. The Empress and the Lovers card, look here. Growth, new beginnings. And the Empress can be connected to family energy. It's some energy that's been coming in. That's going to be really specific what that means for you. But again, we just have this energy of two people coming together. We have the veil and the top hat here with the Empress, who is the leader of all 12 zodiac signs, who, can create and grow abundance. Some of you might already be connected in that way via family. So if this is around somebody who didn't, maybe it's you too. Who here didn't or doesn't, or didn't really, because it's changing, want to take that next step, which could be around building a family. Again, that's super specific what that means for you. Moving in, traveling, like somebody needing to relocate, whatever that is, whatever it's been, it's here, this energy of like, this is what everybody wants kind of energy, but it's going to be a matter of, well, your free will, your person's free will. Where is this conversation going? What do the two of you need to decide? Because that's the other thing about the Lover's card. It can be about a decision the two of you make together, and it's pretty strong that it is here today. So whether this is somebody who's come to their senses and wants to get married or move in or wants to build a family or wants to come back and continue, it's just really strong that this conversation needs to happen. This timing energy in the Empress, divine feminine energy, Taurus energy, by the way. Also connecting to Libra. Both energies pretty strong here. But that's neither here nor there around the zodiacs. But they're both connected to Venus, the planet of love. Divine number, divine timing. And here in our Empress energy today, Gaia energy, by the way, really healing energy right here with the Queen of Cups. So there's a lot of that energy here. There is a big old honkin' mushroom, which is regenerative. When land, you could say, when the foundation has been destroyed, that's one of the first things that comes up, are mushrooms. And it's just super clear that it's around this connection here and this conversation of, are we moving forward together, apart? Four of Cups. Yeah, this is just really clear. The Three of Cups we saw coming in the upright, it came back in reverse around the communication. We could also be looking at an emotional conversation that is part of the past here too. But I feel like this is around what's upcoming. It's like a make or break conversation, I feel. And here we are with the Four of Cups in the upright, Moon in Cancer. Of somebody just sort of surprising you. So showing up for something or making a call, sending a message, because this is somebody who has clarity, who's like come to their senses energy. Because this is long-term energy. Again, whether you were in a long-term partnership, you were building it, or it was on the table, like possibilities. And it could be that it's been going on and off for a while. But it's somebody here who wants to come with the truth, who wants to have this conversation. I feel like you do as well. And it really is a make or break conversation, because it's really clear to me today that there's still love here. And the timing issues around the Empress. Is somebody ready? Somebody wasn't. Somebody available? Somebody wasn't. Because that Ten of Pentacles was in reverse, you know? And that's sort of like conflicting energy. Maybe something having stopped. Maybe it's temporary. Maybe it's been going on for a while. Whatever the case. And the World card is here. Okay. That's the thing. It's feeling like very much a real-time energy for me, which is the case. That Fool was so insistent upon being in your reading today. And when you get out of the World card, that's where you go. And look at this upright energy. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy. This is a completion energy. So it's like goals completed, new ones made. Lessons learned. For sure, look where it is. Yeah. Somebody who either made a bad decision or didn't make the right one, which is kind of what it feels more like, but they can be one and the same. It's like obstacles, challenges met and overcome, which we also saw in that Ten of Pentacles energy around the elephant. Very family oriented and can push through obstacles. Karmic debts paid. What could this mean? It could be different things. It's going to be really specific to you. Feeling kind of tongue-tied. This is just really clear. It's about the future. This is a make or break conversation around the future with somebody that you clearly love, that loves you too, and there is a decision that needs to be made here. Oh my gosh, it's the Two of Cups. Yeah. The love here is clear. You still have feelings for each other. There's still a lot of love here. This can be considered sometimes. I talk about that with soulmate energy, twin flame energy. Yeah, definitely. Not everybody's on a twin flame journey, and that's going to be something specific for you. And if you are, I definitely recommend you check out the twin flame readings. There's definitely a soul connection here, and somebody is making a choice. Somebody is making the choice to come here and tell you the truth. And some of that truth here is that they love you. And it's also this energy, I gotta tell you, with the Lover's card, the Two of Cups, there can be marriage proposal energy here, as well as the World card. It's this energy of completing the picture, life-changing decisions. And that can include marriage or, again, life, family, closer to soulmate, true purpose energy. It's just really clear. So this can be really specific for some of you, that it's around somebody who's ready to relocate or somebody who's ready to make that next move for marriage or for a family, littles, you know, fur babies, whatever. And perhaps there are things that have been here in this World card, maybe even real time it feels, around things that need to be complete, because they're being complete, you could say, again. So whether it's specific legal issues or karmic situations, something around money or work, literal travel, this can be around actual movement. It's like, I'm working this out and heading for that Fool. So the potential here is off the charts. I would say this is a reading today of two people that inevitably will work this out. It's just a matter of timing, and it's a matter of the moves that you're both making. You could say our minor arcana energy, our court cards, doing what they do, and the communication between you in order, to see this future outcome, because we saw the Fool so many times. The Empress is in the upright, the Lovers is in the upright, the World card is in the upright. And that doesn't even count here, the Two of Cups. Whoa. And that's the thing about the Seven of Cups in reverse, somebody who has clarity now, because this is somebody who was in like too many choices energy, commitment issues, like make a choice, make a decision. Well, we can see that with Justice and the Lovers. It's you. It's the two of you. And are you as well? It sure looks like you both are in the Two of Cups. Of course, I love this with the seahorses, because that is around there. It's the Two of Cups, it's the water energy, and it's also a horse, the movement. Everybody's looking at everybody here. And interesting, because here with our violet seahorse, that's connecting me to the third eye chakra, the intuitive energy. And then we have our, I guess you could say this is like yellow or gold, but it connects me to the solar plexus chakra as well. The I do energy, like the powerful energy, the movement, but also the emotional flow, the sacral chakra, I feel, which is connected to the Empress, by the way, as well as the heart chakra, I love. And it goes without saying, the Lover's card. The heart chakra, as well as Archangel Raphael, is also connected to the throat chakra. I love, I speak. I love you. I love you. I want this life with you. I don't want to lose you. I'll do whatever it takes. This conversation is make or break, but I will say this definitely has an energy of two people that are, this is the bottom of the deck, that are, I guess you could say, a destined energy to be together. So the bottom of the deck, and it was just showing something also here, the Ace of Swords, yeah. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, clarity, the truth coming, but also the love here is it's just, pun intended, clear. I love you. I know I love you. I know what I want. I know what I want now. Could that be the case? Yeah, there definitely is some timing energy here. This is also transactional, and it's clarity in the relationship. So it's around this person. It's for you as well. It's coming. Look, our sword is transactional communication again, like logical communication. It's wrapped in roses. It's wrapped in roses. Look at this. There's a butterfly here, of course, the transformational energy and light to dark information. And here's the lantern that belongs to the Hermit. Also, there goes the camera, as it always does. Yeah, sorry about that. I just don't look at it, and these cameras shut off and on, and you just got to pay better attention. Anyway, you didn't miss anything. What I was saying is, look at the roses here, intertwined. I like this with the sword. It's angel wings. An angel feather is here. An angel is near energy. Yeah, Archangel Raphael for sure. All of the stars, but dark to light energy is what I wanted to say. The communication, the information, contact, the talk, the message, whatever that is. And the last one here, which was revealing the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Mercury and Taurus energy. It's like somebody coming to return to recover what they lost. This is an energy of loss, and worry. And this is around this relationship. There could be some connections to legal stuff and money for sure. That's here. That's going to be really specific for someone, I think. But it's definitely around what's been happening in here in this connection, and this is like the hopeful energy, and again, recovering what was lost, and trust, communication, the relationship, the future. The love is still here. It's up to the two of you. I can't do that for you. I'm just the messenger. Coming to their senses, look, coming back here to recover what they lost. Both of the energies here. I want to bring in some rather large love messages and some other ones, and then we're going to close your reading today. You've made me closer to Spirit, and for that I am eternally grateful. How many are here? Yeah, so there's 3 here. No, there's 5 here. That's too many. 3 is the most I take. No one will ever love me like you do, and no one will ever love you like I do. In a reading with the Lover's card, the 2 of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Clarity, yeah. I didn't realize what I had until it was too late. I don't know why, but I always doubt your love for me. And this was here. I don't deserve you. I regret many things from the past that I can't take back. It's that energy of I don't deserve you, but I want you. I want to bring in a little bit more. Okay, well, that's actually just coming right off. Bottom of the deck. You see deeply into me, and it scares the hell out of me. Table's getting a little bit crowded. There's so much I want to express to you, but when it comes down to it, I always back out. Your words keep ringing in my head. So something obviously that you said to them. By the way, my throat chakra is going wild. I miss your sunshine in my life so much. And I want to tell you, these readings are timeless. They're really for when you get here. But if you're here in real time, we are in Mercury retrograde. And this kind of communication, just also what is happening to my throat chakra right now, is very, very much what's happening. I feel like it's almost like coming out of a fire kind of energy. Oh my gosh. You won't even look. Believe this. My whole body burns at the thought of you. You are my treasure. You are worth fighting for. I've tried telling you the truth so many times, but I just cannot for some reason. That could be around something really specific, you know? But the truth of, well, feelings are just, I mean, that's just clear. Am I good enough for you? I don't deserve you. I regret many things from the past that I can't take back. You are the song of my life. The bottom of the deck. I know you are my other half. The Lover's card. The 2 of Cups. The Soulmate energy also within the World card. Beautiful soul. Oh, I was about to tell you that's the end of the reading, but something is being revealed. Oh, wow. This feels emotional. I am so sorry for not giving you the time and attention you deserve. That is so specific, what that is. But it feels, yeah, like that really needed to be seen. Beautiful soul. I almost can't talk anymore. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking today's video, subscribing. Comments are open. I really appreciate you being here. An extra shout out to channel members. Not expected, but I'm very grateful for the support and for the super thanks that have been coming through in the comments. I appreciate that too. And remember, if you hear my voice altered, whatever they're doing to it, you hear my content, you let me know, okay? I really appreciate you. Thank you again. I'm sending you love, and I look forward to seeing you at another love reading soon. Until then.